What's up guys, Shadow Elemental here, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to share with you my first solo win of the season, and also my first solo crown win of the season. They're the same match. And in today's clip I am going to show you, as well, why you don't count yourself out of a fight, or you shouldn't count yourself out of a fight, in the worst of situations. Although this first part that I wanted to share with you isn't exactly recorded, I can try and explain in a minute what exactly happened. So essentially, what happens is I just landed at Shifty Shafts. I only have the loot on hand right now, I would say. Yeah, I've only got the loot I currently have on hand here. I'm down to 23 HP from an AI lasering me, and somehow I have to kill it. I hop into the passenger seat of the semi, as we saw there, because I was healing up in the side of the semi. I waited for a good moment to try and strike, and successfully took out the AI. Looking back on it, it probably wasn't that big of a moment. The thing is, I was trying to do daily challenges. That's why I clung on in the fight. As you can see here, I'm collecting brick. That's not the only daily challenge I have. And, as you can see here, I have to travel across the map, from Shifty down to Condo. I pull off the trip by foot. Surprising feat. Where I have to complete this challenge to destroy structures here at Condo Canyon. I pick up some grenades, because why not? I use a big pot first, apparently. But I pick up some grenades, and I decide to destroy things shadow style. Good way to destroy structures, because you don't have to harvest them, so why not blow things up? I also lose a bit of HP, not sure how, but I do. Wait, I thought these weren't making it into the actual video. Yeah, I blew myself up with a gas can, trying to save a different gas can. Finally ready to stop doing challenges and play the game, I decide to take my new car and hunt for people. I hear the shot from a nearby bot and pull out the best sniper in Fortnite history and start to shoot at him. First shot missed, second shot... Oh, it was a miss. Okay, it was the third shot. He was shooting at something down below, so I scope in to try and find it. Just a wolf. Loot up, and in natural shadow fashion, I find something glitched. Floating ammo box. Hang on, this clip goes a little bit longer. Floating food. Gotta love Fortnite glitches. They're what gives the channel content. Oh yeah, and that coconut not healing full way because I ate too fast. I have a little fun with the spider webs nearby. It'll be a shame when these go away. And we see players. Well, no. I know I want to record this, so I try and point out how far I've come, and then I hear player movements, so I stop and engage. I decide to use some of the building techniques I learned from playing with Fortnite's best battler, Depressed account. Breakdown, because I can't enter a match without doing that. And try and deal some damage. I do a little bit of damage, leave one shot at my SMG, miss these shots. He starts building up. I want to reload the SMG. Actually, I just want to reload and get to low ground. I thought I was done, start building up, but apparently I'm not, so I jump up here. My SMG needs to reload, so I walk down, reloading it. Decide I want to break him down, but I'm followed. So before I can do anything, I get cracked, and I decide I'm ready to fight. Apparently he had no health. Maybe he took too grand of a fall coming down. And now I have a crown and a better SMG. Sliding into Tumble Down Temple, I find myself matched with a wolf and knowledge of at least one player's existence in the local area. I don't want to engage with the wolf, but I figure now is the best time to take it out before it can deal any damage. I hear player shots and try to start rushing. I can't pinpoint exactly how high or what elevation they're at, but I think they're above me. I try and look around to try and see if I can figure out where this guy is, even using holding out edit mode to see through the ramp is an advantage. Unable to figure anything else up, I break my way up, find myself up here, and then try and scan around. I use chug splashes because I figure out, hey, I don't have any shields on me. And then trying to look over the edge to try and see someone. I don't, and I just sit here for a little bit. Actually, a long bit. I'm going to end up fast forwarding here. And now I find myself following someone else. Not the guy I was initially listening to, but someone to shoot at. He's good at building, and I don't hit a single shot on him. Eventually, I give up, and because Circle's about to close in, I decide he's a good role model. I'm going to build a circle. I figure this is so flimsily built, the last guy over there is going to be looking at me. But to my surprise, he doesn't, so I decide to trick him. I hop in this truck and wait for him to come up. I also gather a little bit of knowledge from this guy. See how it's very unpronounced where he is? Yeah, he's not a very good player. I decide to shoot at him. Crack him, hit him flesh. He's terrified. I don't have time to take a fight. It's a 5-tick circle, so I hop back in the car and start rotating the circle. What's this here? A player on the hill? I'm gonna mess with him and do this same trick with the passenger seat. He starts trying to look for me. Figures I must still be in the car, so he starts shooting at me in 3, 2, slightly off. But either I'm out of view or they figured I'm not in the car anymore. But now I just sit here. And sit here. I've finally got a little bit of a view of someone, so I pull out the sniper and start scoping in. I also find this glitch. Hang on. Can we quickly look back at this? I said, can we quickly look back at this? Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. So fast forward a bit, because I've been sitting here for way too long. And finally, with me being in the top 3, I decide to try and get a good sight on someone. Someone was shooting over here, so I immediately try and find him when I see a large pile of loot. And someone's hiding in that large pile of loot. Looks like the crown disappeared, but I managed to headshot snipe him. Missed the other 2 shots, but I have the most accurate AR in the game. He wasn't living that long without building, which, holy, top 3 and he doesn't know how to build. Well, glad that rat's taken care of. Supply drop falls in, and I figure this final guy's gonna go for it. Lag around quite a bit. Not a good sign. Final 2, and I don't want to get caught lacking, so I try and build some fortifications. This tree's in the way, and I could use the extra mats, so I destroy both the trees around me. Finish off my fortification and start looking around. Sure enough, I see the white spark of a player, and try and track it around. I ping the last known location, because that's probably where they're going to appear again, right? I try and keep my eye on him, but I've lost sight. Finally, he pokes out from behind my builds, and I try and snipe at him. I miss and hit the rocks, but now he's on high alert. He builds a lot, so I'm ready to start a fight, but he isn't. Hey, is that the rodent that I cracked earlier? No wonder he's scared of me. This default knows how to fight. He tries to rat around the hill, but I'm smarter than that. I try to get a good angle to laser him, but he hides behind a tree. Shoot at him, he starts building. I figure now's the time he rushes. I try and build a little bit of a fortification, but he doesn't rush. I try and build a little platform to stand out on. Decide I don't like this one wall, it's blocking my vision, so I destroy it. I hear him walking, so I go over to the other side, waiting for him. I try and use peeking to find him, and I find him behind a car. No audio means he's probably still hiding behind the car, so I wait for him to make the first move. He does. He nearly destroys the car. I decide I've got a good time to hit him. He has barely any HP, and the car's about to explode, so wisely he jumps out. He starts using minis. I don't realize that. I rush up, trying to find an angle. Tired of waiting for him to make the first move, I jump down and try and figure out where he is. I decide I've got a good breaking tool with the SMG, so I crack him using it through a wall. I try and reload my SMG to get the final shot with that, but surprisingly this rat's getting rather aggressive, so I'll have to make do with what other tools I have. Because he's too high up now, I decide I'm going to try and break him down. I figure I can't do that because some of the builds are in Storm, but he dies to Storm. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Till next time, this is the Shadow Elemental signing out. And remember, don't count yourself out.